Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by today. So this is the journal that I've been working on lately. And this is the year that I am going through. I think I have 2 boxes of started journals, and the only thing done with them is the outside cover and the signatures, or just the outside cover. So let's just open this real quick. My last video was showing you how I added a little bit more stability to the inside of the cover there because it was kind of flimsy. I don't remember what box this was, but I think it's like a 2.5-inch spine, and it's got 4 signatures in there, and it's kind of heavy, so this was kind of like warping. And then the video before that was how to make a journal topper. And so when I was doing that, I had attached the closure already, not knowing how I was going to work it. And the things that I ended up putting on the top made it so this doesn't match anymore. And so I am going to take that off. And I couldn't decide which one I wanted on there. And so I pulled out some stuff to make 2. And so we're just going to take this off. And the way we're going to do that is I've tied this piece here to that jump ring. And so I'm just going to find the end and open this up. And I'm not going to take this off because it's too hard to untie that knot. And so we're just going to leave it like that and put it to the side. And let's get my tools here. Okay, so what I wanted to show you first was this. So one of my neighbors used to make jewelry, and he doesn't anymore. And we were talking about jewelry and junk journaling and all that stuff. And he said that he was selling all his stuff. And so I bought it only because I wanted to make book jewelry, and there's a lot of these earring backs in there, which I don't really make real regular jewelry. And so I'm going to show you how I did that, because that's how we're going to attach one of them. I'm not sure which one yet, only because I am going to make 2. I'm not really sure which one I want on there, or maybe I'll put both of them on there. But what I did was I just took this earring back here and I cut it about right there. About right there, maybe a little in. And I don't wear glasses, so I just cover my hand. Oh, it went. Oh, here we go. I cover my hand, and then pieces don't go flying. So now we have this, and what I do with that is I just take this and put it at the end so it's flush. And then I just start turning. And I'm not going to cut any more off of this. I'm just going to twist it around until it gets to where I want it to be. And sometimes I have to squish it in order to get it to do what I want it to do. Okay, so we'll squish it so it's flat, and then we'll just keep twisting until that cut piece is towards the bottom, and then we'll squish it. Oh, that one's not squishing because the hole's too small. Okay, so when you squish it, it kind of flattens that piece out, and then that way it's not sharp. But we need to tuck it under a little bit more. Get in there. Okay. And then we're just going to squish it. Oh, it's still not squished. Okay. Okay, now is it sharp? That's the question. It is kind of sharp, so maybe we need to just pull that out a little bit and cut a little bit more off. Okay, that is sharp. I probably should have filed it down a little bit. Okay. And now we're going to squish it. Squish, squish, squish. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, there's that. And so I separated these out into 2 bowls because this is the way that I want them in there. So we have an extra jump ring here just to attach it to that piece. And these are the pieces that I'm using. So take your so this comes already pre-made like that. You don't have to buy them like that. You can buy them in the wire rolls. It's probably a little bit cheaper. I do have those. I have a bunch of those too somewhere. Not sure where, but oh, that's not the way I wanted them. But yeah, I have beads everywhere. No, I wanted those dark ones on the outside. Okay, and then the blue ones. I have so many beads, I don't know what to do with them all. Sometimes when I'm procrastinating, when I'm supposed to be doing something that I don't want to do, I sit here and I just make bead dangles. So like this was already pre-made, and it wasn't pre-made for any particular purpose. And then I started making this journal here. So there's 4 or 5 of those that I had pre-made, and they're going to go in this journal here. Okay. And then, okay, make sure that's the order that you want them in. And these beads here just came from a necklace that was broken. And so we want to make sure that this piece is about the length of the width of your pinky finger. And so then I pinch it together like that, and I get that where it's going to go. Right? So, and then I hold it like this. And then that way, if it goes flying, it's not going to poke me in the eye. Okay. And now we just need to take a pair of pliers and fold that over. And then take your round nose jewelry pliers and make a little circle out of it. Now, I'm not good at this, which is why I don't make jewelry. Because it takes me a couple of times to get this closed and exactly where I want it. So it's not going to fall off of the journal that I have it on. Okay. So I don't know how well you can see that, but there's actually still a little space right there. Right here. And so we need to make sure that that space is completely closed. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to take our jump ring and we're just going to open it. You pull it sideways to open. Don't pull it out like that to open it because it'll weaken the metal or whatever it is that you're using there. Okay. Okay, so that one's done. And then we're going to take this set and put it here. The reason I'm using this, it's actually a bamboo cutting board, is because it's got a little lip here. And just in case the beads decided to go have a little jaunt. Okay, and I can't remember what I wanted to. Okay, I think these were going to go in between that or on either side. let's see, I forget what I got here. I know I wanted those on the ends. And then, let's see what we got here, doubles. Okay, that's how I wanted it. Okay, so we're just going to start from one end and put them all on. I like to lay them out like that when I'm making beads, or when I'm making charms, just so I don't waste an hour trying to get down the order of how I want it to go, which is why the flat surface with the lip around the end. So I hope everybody's having a good day. It's kind of cold at my house, which is why you see me wearing long sleeves. Okay, and that we only need to cut off a tiny little bit. Yeah, actually, I'm not even going to bother to cut that just because it is such a small amount. So if it ends up going around more than one time, that's fine with me. And you know what? Actually, let's use these because these are bigger. So this one here has 6 different widths that you can, or diameters, I guess it is, that you can use. And so I'm going to use this one right here because it's a little bit bigger. And then that way, oh no, I need to flip them over. Okay. Whichever, if you're using one of these, whichever one you want to use, you have to make sure that that one's on top. And then make sure that it's flush right there. And then squeeze it and roll it over. Okay. I always have to do this a couple of times just to make sure that, see, it's crooked. Okay. Yeah, I think that's another reason why I made all those. I have a drawer full of pre-made charms, and that's because I was practicing, and I have so many, you know, a lot of these beads that I have are made from, not made from, come from broken jewelry. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And so that's mostly what I use on my journals is the broken jewelry, because some of it's just so pretty, but to me, not something that I would wear. And so I can't get that. Maybe I didn't bend. I might break that. See, if you manipulate it too much, it's going to weaken it also. Okay, so that little corner is sticking, or that end is sticking out, and so I'm going to see if I can't put that up a little bit so I can squish it in there. Yeah, I do a lot of squishing. Really technical terms. Okay. Okay. And then we're just going to make sure that it's flat. Okay. And now we're going to take our thing here, and we're going to, I just like the look of that. That's why I wanted to put that on there. Okay. And actually that's a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. You know what? We're not going to need that because I already closed that. Okay. So we're just going to put this back on here and then run that through there. And we're not going to, let's move this stuff out of the way. And so then I'll just keep that for something else. And then we're going to close this one up. And then I'm just going to put these on here. And I know that this is silver, but I tend to mix my metals often just because I have so much of everything that, you know, I need to use it up, and why not mix them, you know? Okay, there you go. Okay, and so I actually had cut this. It was a lot longer than this. Where's the other end? And I cut it because after I made this journal topper, I realized that the entire end of it didn't really match because this is sari silk and it's a dark blue there, like a purpley blue almost. It's very pretty, but it didn't match. And so this is how it's going to end up being closed. Just wrap it around one time and then pull it over the top of that button. And there you go. If that hangs down too low for you, you could always try and undo that knot and then put it up higher. And then that way you'll actually have more, like if you have a bigger bead that has a bigger hole in it, you could actually move that knot up so these dangle down and then put a bead with a bigger hole on it there and then tie a knot in the bottom so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this little video here. And the words that I picked is joy. Yeah, because I really love making journals. It makes me happy. So I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please leave me a comment and let me know. Did you craft along with me? Or did you just watch? A lot of times the people that I watch it one time and then I go back and rewatch it if it's something that I've never done before, and maybe pause and then play and then pause and then play, just so I can see exactly again what they're doing so I can get my take on whatever it is, so it's not exactly the same and it's got my little signature on there. So since this is pretty much done, I think all the rest of the videos for the next handful is just decorating the inside of this because, oh, I made a writing board too. I think that was for something else, but it kind of got misplaced out of whatever it was supposed to go in. So there's that. So most of these are blank pages. There is some stuff in here, but we're just going to do some decorating in our future videos until it's done. And you know it's done when you say it's done. So hit like, subscribe, and share, and have a great day. I'll see you soon.